Welcome to this quick tutorial on the Google Omnibox and integrated music control. So the Omnibox is the search or the box up here, what we might traditionally call the web address bar in the top left-hand corner of your Google search engine. And no matter what site you're on, that Omnibox is present here. And so you may be aware that you don't have to necessarily go to a Google homepage like I'm on now to search. You can search directly from the Google Omnibox. So for example, let's say I want dogs. Okay, so I type dogs and up pops a Google search with maps, photos, websites. Also part of that Omnibox that's also a calculator. So for example, maybe you want to do 45 times 75. When you do that, it automatically, you see underneath here in this blue equal sign, calculates that, gives you the answer, as well as then makes suggestions for other things, which you're probably aware of. As I start typing, it starts suggesting, or it also pulls up previous websites that I've been to with those letters. Not only does it bring up previous websites that I've visited, which may be frequent flyer, but it also is a Google Drive search engine. So for example, as I start to type, it's going to bring up anything in my Google Drive, especially recently accessed files. So you can see here, I've got things here. Let's say, for example, I know that I've got an activity schedule, so I know the name of it. So I start typing. It offers me some suggestions about where to go, but it also then lists any documents that I own that are part of my Google Drive that I could go to, or websites that I've visited with those initials. So that's called the Omnibox. So not only is it for www, but it's also a search engine for Google. It's also a search for your Google Drive. It also offers suggestions from websites you visited. You can also quickly, there's quick starts. Like for example, if I want to do a brand new Google Doc, I can just do docs.new. That's a shortcut. I can also go over to my square of squares, but in that Omnibox, it has there's another one, slides.new. So when I hit return or open that up, it automatically opens a brand new slides presentation or a brand new Google Doc. It works the same for forms. It works the same for sheets. So you can go ahead and start from scratch there. Let's say, for example, we go to this slide and we've got our slideshow presentation. Also in the Omnibox is this share button to share this page. This is really useful. When you click on that, I can copy that link right there instead of highlighting and then pressing Control-C or right-clicking. I can just click the share and I can copy a link to any website that I want. This is a relatively new feature. You can create a QR code directly from that web page. So let's say I want to direct people to my slides presentation. I can create a QR code to that presentation, and then here's the link, or I can download that image. Now keep in mind, if you're sharing something that's a Google product that you want people to be able to view or edit, make sure you change those permissions as well. But if it's just, say, like a PDF or a website, whatever it happens to be, you can do that. You can download that image. It's going to download that dinosaur. No, you can't change the dinosaur. It's a dinosaur. And then you can save that. The other option you can do then, let's say you're creating something, you can then drag that and actually take that directly onto, let's say it's a Google Doc and you want to print that out. So that's a quick way to get a QR code for a specific website. Again, you can do that for anything. Let's say, for example, we're on this YouTube video. I want somebody to go directly to this YouTube video. I can do the exact same thing. I can click, I can create a QR code. It's going to create a QR code directly to this YouTube web page. Again, I can download that and then pull it in for any use that I have there. So again, that is using the Omnibox. Now, along with the Omnibox, there's also an integrated music controller. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start this. This is a video, a podcast that I listen to. Let's say I'm on a different page. Notice here in the top right-hand corner, I'm going to go ahead and turn the volume down. In the top right-hand corner now that I see this little music note with the three lines. That's part of kind of just outside of my extensions menu. If I click that, this is the integrated music controller. So I can leave this up if I want. I can control my music from there, or basically instead of having to flip back and forth between tabs, you can just come over here quickly and pause your video or pause the movie that you've got playing in the background. I can also go on this. I can go to a picture in picture where now I can down here play my YouTube video in the corner. I can drag it around. Let's say I want to have it up here playing while I'm accessing this. I can also, as part of this is a cool feature, I can live caption this on my page separately. So even though my YouTube video is playing in a separate screen on a separate background, I can actually have the live captions running here if I want to. So you might think of some uses for that as well. So again, that's the Omnibox, lots of features, as well as the integrated music controller or video controller in Chrome.